everybody, Shawn Tubbs here. I've got another great pedal to show you. This one's actually a fuzz pedal. It's made by Rockett Audio, and it's called the WTF pedal, or the What the Fuzz pedal. It's a unique style fuzz pedal. What I do like about it is you can do the very kind of mild fuzz tones that you would use for like a solo kind of sound, like I did in the opening kind of little performance jam. It's set up with 4 controls across the top. It's got a boost control, a volume control, a gain control, and then a WTF control, which is basically just kind of bringing a new kind of fuzz dynamic as you roll it up. It's actually a rotary control, and it works really, really cool, and it just kind of gives you these kind of more odd characteristics to the fuzz. And then of course the gain is exactly what you would think it would be, volume is exactly what you think it would be, and the boost control is more of a secondary volume. I wouldn't consider it so much an actual boost, and it doesn't work independently of whether or not the pedal is on or off. It's really just to give you that extra kind of blast if you need it when you're taking a solo. And I found it to be really great sounding because not only did it kind of bump the volume, but it also just gave kind of a broader, kind of more rich characteristic as I rolled that into the fuzz pedal. It has a switch in the center that's a 3-way switch, and it's basically just a treble cut. So when you move the switch to the left, it's going to be a slight treble cut. If you move it to the right, it's going to be considerably more treble cut. And that's pretty much it. It's true bypass, and just like all the Rockett pedal stuff, it's just built like a tank. So yeah, without further ado, let's check into this pedal and see what you guys think. Okay, you guys, so let's check out this Rockett Audio Designs WTF fuzz pedal. I'm going to use my PRS Dave Grissom today, and I'm going to crank it through my D13 FTR 37. So here's the straight amp tone. And let's start with just kind of a mild fuzz setting on the pedal. So that's kind of what I use fuzz pedals for. Now this thing's kind of capable of a really, really broad range of just from mild like that to over the top, you know, what the fuzz kind of sounds. So let's, for now, let's just go ahead and let's just turn up the actual gain on the pedal. It's getting a little bit more kind of harmonic. I'll go ahead and let's just go ahead and dime the gain. So you can hear it'll actually clean up pretty well. And that's with the gain dimed. So I'll just kind of keep turning up the volume on the guitar. So it's going to be nice for that. Now it's got a switch in the center, and it's basically a treble cut switch. So right now it's wide open. It's not doing anything to the circuit. I'll go ahead and turn the gain down a little bit. So here's the switch in the center. I'll move it to the left. So that's a darker tone. So if you're wanting that really, really smooth, almost kind of violin kind of thing, that would work really well. Now let me move the switch all the way to the right. So that's even darker. That's a super dark setting. So I'll just turn on a single coil setting on the back pickup. That would work really well if you've got kind of a really bright Strat or just a split coil that's going to be a little bright. That's where that switch is going to come in handy for you. So that's a really handy setting. So I'll go ahead and just put it back to the center now, and let's start working with the actual WTF knob. Basically that's just rolling in a lot more fuzz and just dynamics to the pedal. Here's up just a little bit. It's about 12 o'clock. Now it's kind of turning into that kind of classic, what I would consider like that 60s, kind of 70s, almost psychedelic, trippy fuzz, you know? You're going to start hearing that kind of octave down stuff. And then if you really kind of dime it, it almost gets into this like trombone thing, like really trippy but cool sound. Then when you get down an octave, really cool. You know, so for me, especially when I do kind of sound library stuff where they want something just really trippy and kind of psychedelic sounding, that's really cool. And it's also pretty unpredictable, which I really like when I'm going for sounds like that. So that's really it. The only other thing I need to show you is the blast knob. Basically, that's like a secondary volume. It's not a boost. And it only turns on when the actual bypass is on or off for the WTF pedal itself. So right now it's off. And what I used it for, and I think I turned it on for the Les Paul in that tune, was just, it not only creates a little more volume, but it gives you a little bit kind of different gain feel. So it's a little bit louder, and it's definitely going to give you that kind of just blast off thing. But I really dug what it added in just the way the pedal felt and just kind of articulated. I'll go ahead and dime it really quick. Well, that line was definitely what the fuzz, but you get the idea. So man, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this demo. That's a great fuzz box, really versatile. If you've got any further questions about it, certainly go to Rockett Pedals, their site, and ask away, and I'm sure they'd be happy to answer them for you. So thanks as always for checking out my videos, and please subscribe if you'd like, and yeah, we'll see you guys in the next installment. All right, take care.